to Sipping Some Wine. I'm the Cowboy Som, and today with me I have Ben Higgins from the Wrigley Mansion. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
You're a certified sommelier.
I am.
And I know, actually, because I went through some of the training with you, so I know you have an amazing palate, amazing skill set. Tell me how you started your wine journey.
Well, it started, I would say, culinary school some years back. I basically, they have a wine class at our school over at Arizona Culinary Institute here. And it kind of got me curious a little bit. And here and there, I was introduced as a chef in the business. I was introduced into wines, like I have to pair this food with this wine. So I kept kind of getting more curious, thought it was kind of cool. And then later on, working for the chef Christopher Gross over at the Wrigley. He put me in the front of the house doing front of the house stuff and bar work and all that. And I just grew more and more interested in dirt stuff. And I thought it was really funny that I was just so drawn to more of like the background of wine, like how it's grown, because I'm kind of like a garden nerd as well. I just really enjoyed it, and then I actually started to like wine. I like drinking it now. It's really good.
Well, for those out there that don't know about Christopher, I know you have a long history with Christopher.
Yeah.
Maybe you could tell us a little bit about how you worked with him over the years.
Yeah. So while I was in culinary school, I started working for Christopher Gross over at the Wrigley Mansion, and basically just like refined my skill as a mentor for cooking. Him, Taylor, Hussein, all of them, and took that talent to cruise ships. Started working cruise ships on the small adventure boats, and then that's when I came back and Christopher put me in the front. Basically taught me how to cook correctly after culinary school.
I believe he's a James Beard Award winner.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's definitely been around in the valley for over 30 years. He's got some talent, some history here. So,
tell me a little bit about Wrigley Mansion. It's quite a special place with a big history here in Phoenix.
Yeah, so it was finished in 1931, and William Wrigley he helped finish the Biltmore. He bailed them out. I think later on they bailed the Wrigley out after William died in 1932, only a year after it was built. The Biltmore bought it some years later and then sold that to somebody else, who sold it to Phoenix, who sold it to the Hormels. The Hormels bought it, it's like a tax write-off, I think. Jordy Hormel passed away, and then that's when Christopher comes in, took over the kitchen. And the gorgeous Heston unit in there. But
yeah, there is. And I know Gordy's is kind of funny to tour around the facility and see signs about Spam while you're in a really nice restaurant.
Yes. We used to have Spam on the menu as a croque madame.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we were actually doing it was a croque monsieur, actually. My apologies. But yeah, croque monsieur using Spam.
Oh, fantastic. That sounds wonderful. I think I'd do that.
It was good. It was really good.
What would you pair with that?
With that one? Probably something Beaujolais, like a light red, just because of like the sauce and everything. It's more like a gravy than anything. It's light. It's Spam's kind of peppery, kind of gamey a little bit, but light enough to hang with like a nice gamay. Probably, I don't know if I would say fleury. I think that's too floral. I would probably do Morgon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. So how was your experience with the quartermaster somms and getting through the process of becoming a certified sommelier?
After my nervous breakdown. Got it.
I hear you.
No, it was, so basically I wasn't testing for just one test. I was testing for two tests simultaneously. Which was really nerve-wracking because I was like, what if I don't pass the first test? I'm already signed up for the second test. I got through the first one. It was like a whole class, and I was like, okay, good. I already know everything because I was well prepared from Mark, our master som mentor, Mark Gilladue, and such a great guy. Love him. I miss him. He needs to come back. But
He does.
but yeah, he definitely prepared both of us very, very well. He was very strict on service standards, how to taste, and why you're tasting the things you taste, and his extremely refined palate and competitive nature kind of bled into like how to teach my type of person, like who I am, because I am very competitive, but the fact that I have more of a cooking palate rather than just drinks. He was very aware of how I would learn better, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, so you did intro and certified in the same,
I did.
actually back-to-back days.
Back to back, yeah. I was intro for less than 24 hours.
That's a good way to do it.
Didn't even last a day.
No.
I had to take the pen off right away. So I do keep my intro pen by my bedside there, because I never get to wear it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Where do you see your wine journey progressing from here?
Well, after taking the certified, all that stress and nervous chaos of that, I definitely toned down, like just took a step back from like really grinding for a hot minute. I'm back at it again, of course, but
So advanced?
I'm gonna definitely go for advanced. I'm not gonna make the course for this October, November sign up, but I'm definitely going for the next one. So I want to get good enough to take the advanced course, and then after the course, I gotta wait a little while for the actual exams. I believe it's theory, and then so on and so forth. They take the test on separate days and times.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. A little less stress.
I've switched over to WSET myself only because, as you know, I don't do any of the service, and service petrified me and court a master som, so I never want to do that again. So I'm going the other direction these days. So.
And the WSET's a great program, isn't it? Oh yeah, a little bit more. I would say like theory and science, how it's all done, the background and everything, which I'm thinking about starting that one as well. I'll probably just start with like WSET 3, because I feel like you and I are smart. WSET 3, and then just get our diploma. So sneak back up.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, you brought some wonderful wines here today. Why don't you walk us through these wines?
Well, I tend to like themes, so and I like to go overboard a little bit. Not so much price-wise. I like to find diamonds in the rough a little bit, and I like to try things I've never tried before. But one, this is the Chateau Tour Saint Joseph from the Bordeaux. It is a pretty good blend of Merlot, Cab Sauv, Cab Franc, Petit Bordeaux. It's got a little bit of everything in there. The Merlot and Cab Sauv are a little bit closer, probably like a 40-50%, and then trickles down with the Petit Bordeaux, Cab Franc.
So that's your traditional left thing.
No. So this one is a little bit lower than just like it's probably like it's still north on the left bank, but not like the very top where it's just straight gravel.
Mm-hmm.
There is some clay here and some denser sand, but it's pretty close to the estuary there, so it's pretty cool. pretty cool stuff. Pretty herbaceous. It does have a lot of fruit, but I feel like it's the fruit is a little bit muted behind leather, tobacco, graphite, all of the stuff of the greater wines of that area. And this is like $25.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tell me about the other wine here.
This one here, Pomerol. I was just looking through a few of the bins, and I see this little guy hanging out by himself. It's a 2015. So I mean, Pomerol 2015, 9 years old, basically. This one here, the Chateau La Rose du Temple. Never seen it. I'm pretty sure this is one of those total wines.
Don't go looking for the
yeah,
Chateau.
yeah, no, yeah. So like, it's just one of those ones I've never heard of. So far, I've been sniffing at it, and it smells really good.
Okay.
Probably some black currant, a little bit more graphite. I imagine where this one sits. It's pretty close to the blue clay, that infamous, Petrus stuff.
So, can you really quickly explain what is left bank and what is right bank?
Oh yeah, of course. Basically, the Gironde estuary runs northwest to southeast in France, and it's basically just this little path of water, and then on the left side is Bordeaux, stretching all the way down south. There you'll find in the south, at the very end of that, you'll find Aubryon, various things there, Leonian, and then on the right side of that you will find Pomerol and Sommelier wines. On the left side, wines are more Cabernet Sauvignon expressed, whereas on the right side, it's more Merlot Cap Franc. So it's just kind of like this is the strict, like this is wine from this side, that's just, this is how wine's supposed to be done. It's where the classification, 1855 classification of Bordeaux was done to express the best wines. This is how it's done. Then again, on the right bank, Pomerol, they've got their own thing going on. Just this tiny little landlocked place with very good blue clay soil. Right.
You also have those chocolate cliffs a little bit over there.
Yes, you do. Little rolling hills, nothing crazy. Just really good weather, basically. But around that, you've got Sommelier, and you've got all the satellites of Pomerol and Sommelier and all of those. And it's basically the same profile as the left bank, except this is the rebellious, sexy sister that sneaks out at night. Like, that's like, if that makes
Sounds
any
like a
sense.
cowboy song description.
Like, that is a description that has been around for a little bit, that I heard from Mark.
No, that's a mark.
That is a Mark remark.
But a remark.
That is a remark. So it's just one of those things where it's just it's stuck, because it's exactly how I feel about it. It's like, okay, this is the one that's going to school and make the parents proud, right? That's exactly what you expect. Then you've got the rebellious one.
Just a basic definition for those of you that don't know out there, and the right bank is on the right side.
Yes.
As you're going downstream, and the left bank's on the left side. So
Yeah.
and actually, weirdly enough, there on the Gironde, the water flows north.
Yes.
So
Yes, we're not used to that over here.
yeah, we're not- that's actually on the 45th latitude, I believe,
Yeah, absolutely.
which puts it in line, for those of you in the U.S., puts it right in line with Willamette. So everybody, can relate that to basically Oregon.
Absolutely. That's why cab up there in the north was so good.
That's right. I like those, especially Red Mountain, right?
Oh yeah.
That's one of my favorites. Which one should we try first?
I'm thinking because the Pomerol is lighter, I think we should go
All right.
with our
So
Pomerol first.
just kind of had a mix of glasses, so not necessarily a traditional glass, but
Oh yeah.
I wasn't expecting a side-by-side taste.
No.
Cheers. What's that?
Cheers.
So what are you getting on the nose there? Boy, the color is completely obvious. I know it's
Yeah.
not going to come through on camera, but
No, like the color itself is very garnet. Just it looks dirty, and I love it. Right off the bat, I'm getting like a dusty cherry. Lots of like red and black plum.
and like some cloves for sure.
Definitely cloves. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely some dried herbs. What's that?
Getting like a herb de Provence.
Yeah. Definitely. Let's give it a taste. You definitely get like a rose petal. I think you were saying that earlier.
Yeah.
A rose petal or
Rose tea, rose water. For sure. Definitely a lot of herbs still. Back to that herbs de Provence. I would even
you're not getting that much oak coat on that.
not a whole lot, although it's probably like 45%.
I was gonna say.
New oak. Which is a lot of hype of the area. Yeah, it's a little bit of balsamic, probably just from the age. But I mean, at 9 years old, yeah, I'd say it's got a little bit of age.
Probably aging, probably
Even a little oxidized, but
you would probably go a couple more years, but probably not too many.
yeah, not too many. The acid is good. The felt like some nice fine tannins on there, but still has some shoulders to hold up with a good like hard roasted chicken, I think. Yeah.
Totally can get that. I like the roasted chicken call.
Yeah, that with some nice, just overly salted potatoes or something. Yeah, love it.
I like where you're going. How about let's give this right bank a go.
Yeah, so this
Sorry, left
here,
bank actually.
the left bank here, yes. Again,
It's bigger and bolder.
it's got that garnet on there. 8 years old to 2016.
This is more tobacco, leather meat.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Lots of tobacco leaf on that. I would, lots of acid.
For sure.
Absolutely. This one, a few of the same notes, but in a different way. So like this one, like the cherries and the plums, this one I feel is just a little bit more on the riper side. Thrown in with some strawberry, blackberry, maybe a little more currant. But this is, I think I'm gonna mess with this Joseph a little bit better, like this or more. Yeah, definitely crushable wine.
What would you pair with this?
I feel anything from chicken, pork to a really good filet mignon. I'd even like to do probably just like a crusted lamb even. But
Yeah, kind of like a meat pot pie.
I was feeling that flaky crust as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I was like, I kind of want that bread too.
Yeah, a little bit of
I like that.
butter
Yeah.
crust there, I think. Ben, thank you very much for joining us today. This was quite a great expression of the right and left bank. To be able to drink these two wines side by side is pretty special. Thank you for that.
Of course.
Hopefully we get back into town. We can do another show. Can't wait to see what you bring for us next time. I might have to have you cook something next time.
I'll be happy to. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. I'm going to say so long for this show, sipping some wine, and hopefully you'll catch us on the next episode.
Cut. That was good.
All right, good enough.
Great.
Cheers. I'm going to rate.
Let's go with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click the link.
You have so much room. You can.
I like that. You can click the
Yeah.
link.